Steve, and this is Dawn Edgerton. We have been members here at ERUF since the 1980s. And my association goes even farther back than that. Back to 1965, when my family moved to Chapel Hill, and very shortly began to attend the newly formed Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Durham and Chapel Hill, which ERUF was called back then. I subsequently was in a very close-knit high school youth group here, which meant a great deal to me in that time of the formative time in my life. I will confess, however, that after graduation from high school, I drifted away from ERUF and all churches for a number of years and was a lapsed UU. That all changed when I married this lady and we started having children.
Like Steve, I was active in my church's youth group. Even though I was raised in the Methodist Church, I realized I'd been a UU Christian my whole life and did not know it. I wanted our children to have a similar but broader-minded experience of religious education. I wanted them to see examples of how people of different religious or non-religious backgrounds can learn from one another and enjoy fellowship. And I wanted them to witness a community that welcomes and accepts people as they are and no matter who they love. So our offspring have been living independently for about a decade now, but ERUF has continued to be a good fit for us. It remains a community of like-minded folks trying to live into a better world. I've gotten a lot out of being a member here as part of the Christian Fellowship for several years, and also through membership in 2 different covenant groups over the years. And over their time here, we've tried to do our part for ERUF in various ways. We've both taught RE. We were both on the board of trustees at different times. I have been on the board of the Eno River Fellowship Foundation, and I am currently working to promote right relationships as a member of the Healthy Congregation Committee. In addition, over the years, as our means have expanded, we have gradually increased our pledge. But for me, the thing that has really resonated and sustained me the most here at ERUF is Sunday services. That time that I'm here on Sunday is like no other time during my week. It has served as a brief period to take a breath and get outside my daily life and routines, to think about bigger issues and be brought back to what is most important in life. To be sure, the nature of this Sunday respite has changed somewhat over the years as we pass through the stages of family life and changes in work and in our nation. It was perhaps most important as an oasis during the hectic period when we had 3 little kids, and a moment just to sit and breathe was hard to come by. As our offspring aged and the little problems of little kids developed into bigger problems of bigger kids, Sunday services became a time to rise out of the cares of the week and feel the acceptance and support of the community around me. Now that the offspring are all successfully launched and I've retired, Sunday mornings have become more of a time to try to unearth and feed the elusive spiritual side of my nature. For that reason, we've currently been favoring the early contemplative service, although I realize we miss out on some good music by doing that. One thing I have noticed over the years is that when we attend ERUF on Sundays, my week just seems to start off better. I am more centered. I am more successful in remembering how to treat people with compassion. And I find that inspiration from the people in this fellowship. My hope for ERUF is that we continue to grow as a diverse community of shared values, supporting one another, and working together to improve our world.